Hola, es un gusto saludarte. El día de hoy traigo un libro de I Can Read, Benjamin Franklin Thinks Big. Este libro lo estaré leyendo en inglés. ¿Estamos listos? Comencemos. Benjamin Franklin was a famous writer, statesman, and inventor who helped the 13 colonies become the United States. From inventing the lightning rod to helping write the Declaration of Independence, his big ideas had a lasting impact on American history. Beginning readers will learn about the milestone in Ben Franklin's life in this level 2 I Can Read biography. This biography includes bonus materials complete with a timeline and historical illustrations about the life of this fascinating founding father. I Can Read Benjamin Franklin Thinks Big. Story by Shayla Keenan. Pictures by Gustavo Mazzali. What good shall I do today? Benjamin Franklin always asked. His answers changed the world. Benjamin, through working hard, learning, and doing good, were the most important things in life. That's how he became a famous writer and inventor and helped the 13 colonies become the United States. Benjamin, at 10 years old, Ben already had a job. By day, he made candles for his father's shop in Boston. By night, he burned candles and stayed up reading. Benjamin learned many things from books, even how to swim. He was a very curious person who loved to test out ideas. Young Benjamin Franklin went to work for his older brother James. He learned to be a printer. Ben stopped eating meat. He spent the money he saved on books. Benjamin secretly wrote for James' newspaper under a fake name. Readers love his clever writing, but James did not like being fooled. The Franklin brothers argue, so Ben struck out on his own. When Franklin was 22 years old, he opened his own print shop in Philadelphia. Benjamin used a squeaky wheelbarrow to make deliveries. People could tell how hard he worked. They heard him coming. Benjamin married with Deborah Reed. He wrote the news stories and worked the heavy printing press. Deborah ran the busy shop. Benjamin Franklin became the most successful printer in the colonies. People from New York to Virginia read his weekly newspaper, the Pennsylvania Gazette. Ben published a best-selling book called Poor Richard's Almanac, and it made him rich. Ben didn't just print books and papers. He also printed money for Pennsylvania and other colonies. Benjamin believed in helping make life better for everybody. He looked around to see what people need. Franklin helped form Philadelphia's first firefighting group, the first general hospital, and the first lending library in the country. As he wrote, "Well done, is better than well said. Benjamin Franklin really loved to invent things too. Was your fireplace working poorly? Ben's invention, the Franklin stove, sent heat into a room and sent smoke up the chimney. Where the street lights dim, Franklin's new square lights glowed. Ben retired from printing to study science full time. He made a shocking discovery. Benjamin Franklin discovered the link between lighting and electricity. He flew a kite into a stormy sky. The kite was zapped by lightning. An electrical charge strokes the kite's metal tip, traveled down a string, hit a key, and gave Ben a shock. Benjamin then invented the lightning rod. Lightning bolts struck the iron rod instead of the roof. That stopped buildings from burning. Franklin's discoveries made him famous around the world. He was also a member of the government in Pennsylvania. Benjamin was sent to London to ask for more rights for the colonies. He was not successful. Still, he stayed there for many years. Then the Revolutionary War started. The American colonists were fighting the British. Franklin sailed home. He studied the ocean along the way. Once home, Franklin helped write the Declaration of Independence. Then Franklin sailed to France to ask for money and soldiers for the war against the British. Benjamin got the French to help America win the war. He worked out a peace treaty with England. Ben was gone for 9 years. He met royalty and scientists and invented bifocal eyeglasses. Benjamin Franklin returned to what was now the United States. He was nearly 80, but he still served as the leader of Pennsylvania. He helped write the new country's constitution, and he lived at home with his family. Benjamin Franklin died in his bed, true to his own words. Wish not so much to live long as to live well. And here you can see the timeline. Benjamin Franklin has been honored in many paintings. This portrait by David Martin hangs in the White House. Benjamin Franklin once wrote, "If you would not be forgotten as soon as you are dead and rotten, either write things worth reading or do things worth the writing." Ben did both. The end. Espero que este libro te haya gustado y nos escuchamos en el siguiente libro.